Good day. Welcome to today's edition of Building Financial Wealth. Now, in my previous video, we spoke about the tools that can be used to try and grow your financial wealth. Things like budgeting, retirement savings. We spoke of investments. We spoke of high yield savings. Like your fixed accounts where you can actually save over time. And then we touched on things like debt review, tools that can help you get out of debt. Now, as a follow up to that, today I'm going to touch on budgeting because we did, I want to just go a little bit in depth in these tools that we spoke about. And today we'll touch on budgeting. Now, remember, we actually talking of budgeting in line with creating financial wealth. Remember, in this world today, financial security is a crucial aspect of life, and a lot of people actually struggle with it. Now, however, remember, by taking time to create a budget and sticking to that budget, we can build financial wealth and secure our future. The first step in creating a budget is to identify your income, the monies that are coming in, and then your expenses, which is obviously money that's going out. This will help you to determine how much money you have coming in and how much money you can spend. Um, it is important to be honest when you're creating a budget and accurate to when identifying your expenses so that you can create a realistic budget that you can stick to. The next step is to prioritize your expenses. So now remember, expenses are actually taking money out of the income that you've generated. So you need to prioritize your expenses. You want to make sure that you are allocating money towards the most important things, such as your food, your housing, transportation, whether it's school fees for your kids or for yourself, for that matter, if you're going to school, and other basic necessities. Once you've budgeted for these expenses, you can then allocate money towards other things that are important to you. Some people would want to travel or they've got hobbies that they like doing or for entertainment, but only if your finances allow you to actually do these things, your hobbies. And one of the most important things to remember when budgeting is to set aside money for savings and investments. Remember, we said the financial tools that we have, it's investments and also or savings. So in your budget, you now need to actually then have money for your savings and your investments. It is essential to create an emergency fund as well, for to cover the unexpected expenses such as say you're driving a car, you might need car repairs or to pay for your medical bills, or a funeral or whatever emergency that might come. This is especially important since unexpected expenses can negatively affect your budget if you don't have any savings. So if you don't have any savings, that emergency savings, it means now your budget is actually you're affecting your budget and the monies that you budgeted for other things. One of the another important aspect of building financial wealth is investing, like I've alluded to earlier. Investing is a great way to grow your money over time and so that you can achieve your financial goals. Say you want to buy a house or you want to travel or you want to start a business. If you invest, you can actually grow that money. And remember, again, this is in line with just building your financial wealth. However, investing can be risky, like I've said in the previous videos. So you might need to actually consult with a professional. It could be a personal banker or just go to your bank, speak to them, and tell them, listen, I've got this much money that I want to invest. What can you advise me in investing in? In addition to creating a budget and saving and investing your money, there are other ways to find financial wealth. For instance, you can look for ways to boost your income, such as taking a second job or starting a side business. Now, again, remember this. Then it's also governed by the contract you might have signed with your employer, because some employers will tell you, listen, you are not allowed to get employed, do another, work in another company, or have a side hustle, as they call it. So you might want to clear that with your employer before you venture into such kind of business. You can also reduce your expenses by finding ways to lower your bills, such as by negotiating your rent or finding cheaper alternatives for your utilities and other household expenses. So you might, for example, your groceries, you might want to shop around and check when there's specials and whatnot, and buy your groceries when there's specials. Then that sort of gives you extra money or free money that's on the side that you can then invest. So, in conclusion, budgeting is a vital tool in building financial wealth. And by creating a budget and sticking to it, and you know what, in capital letters, it's not just about creating it, it's about sticking to your budget. You can prioritize your expenses and allocate your money towards the things that matter most. And remember to set aside money for savings and investments, and always seek professional advice before investing your money. Please seek professional advice before you invest. And by making smart financial decisions and setting achievable financial goals, and again, underlined achievable financial goals. So don't be ridiculous, and set yourself goals that will then demotivate you because they are not achievable. Remember, in one of the videos, I said it's about taking the smaller steps. So take your smaller steps, and these steps are actually your milestones and goals that you put aside to say, okay, I want to save, say, 200 Rand a month, or over the next 6 months. So your goal is to save, 200 Rand over the next 6 months. And this, your milestone now is the 6 months, to say, in 6 months, if I manage to actually put aside 200 Rand, and it might look as if it's nothing, 200 Rand, but 200 Rand over 6 months, you've got 1,200. And if you stay loyal to this and you continue doing this, before you know it, you've got 10,000, 20,000 Rand on the side that you can then invest into a portfolio. But again, you need your financial advisor to actually advise you on this. And I think we need to realize that budgeting is the first step. Budgeting, no matter how much you earn and whatnot, you need to start budgeting, and this will help you. Thank you again for listening. Tomorrow we'll be touching on one of the financial tools that I spoke about in yesterday's video. Whether it's now investing, or your fixed accounts, savings accounts, or debt review. Thank you again. Please remember to follow, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you so much. Have a good day.